Good morning and welcome back, Lieutenants, to my Let's Play of Star Trek Online. And we're about to start our next mission. But first we'll spend some skill points before we do that. And we'll put some skill points into, let's see here, Starship flow capacitors. What does that do? No. Starship batteries. Alright, we'll put one in there. Oop, one. And one in driver coil. What does that do? Improve starship speed and full impulse. Okay. Put one in there. And we'll go down to our ground abilities. Nothing available. Okay. Then we'll check our inventory. And as you can see, I've picked up a dual phaser beam bank Mark II. So we'll put that in on our 4 weapon. And we'll move the disruptor array Mark II to the aft weapon. Okay. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Alright, and the next thing we'll do, I think that's everything. Okay. Hail Starfleet. Admiral Joel Quinn. Researcher Rescue. Starfleet has lost contact with the Federation Science Station in the Kansai system. Because all communications from Kansai 2 must be boosted by a satellite that compensates for metron isotopes prevalent in the system, it may be that the communications array is in need of repair. Please make the necessary repairs to the communications array and re-establish contact with the science station. Proceed to the Kansai system in the Beta Quadrant and re-establish communication with the Federation Science Station. Okay, and we'll get a new phaser stun pistol and a new phaser beam array and the usual dilithium ore. Okay, Kansai system. Go to our map and look up the Kansai system. I think I've seen it. There it is.
Hidden dangers lurk in space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict, but there are many who oppose peace.
Okay, Cassie 2, a system of 7 planets orbiting a G-class star. Starships entering the system should adjust communication systems to compensate for high levels of Metreon isotopes. The Federation Science Council has an archaeological research team stationed on Cassie 2 to study an extensive series of underground ruins linked to a reptilian race that may have been the precursor to the Gorn and Saurian species, among others. Okay. Check it out. Sir, I'm detecting Gorn ships in range of the communications array. I recommend we deal with them before we access the damage to the array. Defeat the Gorn ships and scan the array. Shields up, prepare for combat.
Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Scan the satellite. Lieutenant, readings are showing that the communications array has been heavily damaged by the Gorn. At this range, we should be able to contact the research station on Kessel 3. However, the station is not responding to hails, and our scans are detecting signs of multiple fires on the station. Sir, the researchers may be in trouble. Recommend we send an away team to the surface. Transport to the research station and rescue the Federation team. The Gorn, they just stormed in and started shooting. Tell us what happened. The first sign of trouble was when we lost contact with the communications array. The Gorn beamed in and started shooting. They destroyed our computer core and took thousands of artifacts that we spent years collecting. Then, as if destroying decades of archaeological research weren't enough, they started setting fires. What are you researching here? Captain Jean-Luc Picard and the crew of the USS Stargazer discovered ruins from an unknown civilization here almost 60 years ago. The Federation Science Council has been researching this site ever since. It's a fascinating find. There are more than 40 kilometers of catacombs under this facility. We've barely managed to explore a quarter of what we think is here. 2 years ago, we found a star chart in the catacombs that indicated that this civilization had contact with interstellar travelers more than 15,000 years ago. The chart led us to another site on Cassie 4, where we found the most extraordinary artifacts. If we're correct, the race that once lived here may have been the advanced proto-reptilian race. Why did the Gorn attack here? The Gorn have extremely long memories, Lieutenant. Thousands of years ago, the Gorn hegemony ruled this entire sector. In their minds, that means these planets are still theirs. The alliance with the Klingons has inspired the Gorn to start rebuilding their empire. Every planet from here to Cestus 3 is in danger. Did everyone escape the fire? Not everyone. There are several members of our team still unaccounted for. Please, you must find them. The Gorn destroyed our automated fire suppression system in the initial attack. You will find fire suppression devices on the walls that you can use to fight the fires. Use fire suppression devices to extinguish fires and rescue the missing researchers. You'll be safe on the Majestic. I'll find your team. You picked up a device. To equip your device, press U to access the inventory, locate the device, and then double click or left click and drag it into the device slot. Integrated targeting armor. Put that on right away. Plasma pulse wave assault Mark II. Somebody might be able to use that. Captain, the researchers we rescued from Cassie 2 say there is another team at the dig site on Cassie 4. I attempted to contact the dig site team to verify that they are safe, but I'm not receiving a response. Recommend we check it out. Beam us up. Course laid in for Cassie 4, sir. We can leave on your command. Engage. Sir, attempting to establish a communication link to... Captain, Gorn ship's detecting. They're powering up weapons.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Scanning for additional hostiles. Appears the ship is safe for now, Captain. I've located the dig site on the surface, sir, but there is a high-intensity energy field surrounding it that our sensors cannot penetrate. I can beam an away team to a location outside of the field, sir, ready to transport on your command. Alright, beam us down. Captain, there are 3 shield generators maintaining a field around the central building. If there are any members of the archaeological team in this area, that's probably where they're being held. If we disable the shield generators, we should be able to get a lock on the archaeologists. Okay, disable the shield generators and access the central building. Let's move out. Also, recover Iconian artifact. I wonder where that might be. Captain, they must have captured the scientists who were working at the dig site. There's no sign of them here. We're too late. Sir, the Majestic has detected Gorn starships approaching from the far side of the planet. If they kidnap the archaeologists, they should be aboard those ships. The Majestic is locked onto our signal and can beam you directly to the bridge. Beam us up. Captain Snack. You are meddling in affairs you do not understand, Lieutenant. This system was home of our ancestors. It belongs to the Gorn by ties of blood and conquest. We will not allow grave robbers and thieves to desecrate hollow ground without punishment. Prepare for death. Disable the Gorn battleship and transport the researchers off safely.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shield has failed.
Sir, we've locked onto the hostages, ready to beam them directly to sickbay at your command. Beam hostages aboard. The researchers have asked that we leave them here, sir. They say they want to do what they can to recover their research and assess the damage done to the ruins. Starfleet will be sending a team to assist them. We can leave the system whenever you're ready, sir. Warp to sector space. Hail Starfleet. If the archaeological sites in the Casey system really are from a proto-Gorn culture, we will have to weigh carefully the knowledge we gain versus the Gorn claim to their history. The Federation Science Council has a lot to consider, Lieutenant. For now, though, I'm glad the researchers are safe. Good work. Okay, we got a stun pistol, phaser beam array, and some more oil.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Let's raid. Spend our skill points. Alright, a phaser beam Mark II. Let's see here. How does that measure up to our dual phaser beam bank? I think put this one back. another phaser beam array in there instead of the photon torpedoes. Try that one for a little while. Okay, we'll turn this into a phaser beam boat for now. We might put that dual phaser beam back in later. Okay, thank you for joining us in our latest mission of Star Trek Online, and I hope to see you again for our next mission.